Welcome to Chalk Talk. I'm Kim Davis. Let's talk a little football this time around. Houston Texans in particular. They are getting ready to head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. The Jaguars have won 3 of their last 4 games. The Texans have lost 10 in a row. In fact, one of those 3 wins the Jaguars had came against the Houston Texans in Reliant Stadium a couple of weeks ago. So it's a quick turnaround. And I tell you what, the Houston Texans need a win, and they need a win in the worst way. The Texans most recently lost to the Patriots in Reliant Stadium this past Sunday. A few things to take away from that game that are positive because they are looking for positives to build on. First of all, the run game looked a lot better. In fact, the Texans doubled their rushing touchdowns for the season in the Sunday's game alone. Coming into Sunday's game, they only had 2 rushing touchdowns in 11 games. Sunday, they rushed for 4 touchdowns. 3 by Ben Tate and 1 by Case Keenum. Also, Andre Johnson became the 2nd fastest player in the NFL to reach 900 receptions. He is behind Marvin Harrison and ahead of guys like Jerry Rice. Andre Johnson said, he never really thinks about those individual accomplishments. But yeah, it's a pretty big deal, especially because he thinks Jerry Rice is the greatest receiver of all times, and to think of him doing something before or faster than Jerry Rice, pretty amazing. Well, Andre Johnson, we think you are pretty amazing. So other things to build on, the Texans had more energy in that loss. The defense played pretty well in the first half. They didn't play well in the third quarter or the beginning of the fourth. They came back and played better at the end of the fourth, but it's the Patriots, and it was too little too late. They could not hold them, and they got their 10th straight loss of the season. So what needs to happen Thursday night? They've got to come out strong again. They've got to move the ball offensively. They have to score in the red zone. Case has got to continue to build on what he's learning. He's got to make the hot reads. He's got to be able to pick up the blitz. And the offensive line has got to continue to block. They've got to open up the running game because the running game opens their passing game. And defensively, they've got to make the adjustments in the second half. We don't want to have a conversation next week about, well, in the second half, the other team, the Jaguars, made adjustments. The Texans need to make adjustments along the way as well and hopefully get their 3rd, can you believe we're saying that, win of the season Thursday night in Jacksonville. That's all for now. We'll have lots of Rockets talk later in the week. They have the Suns on Wednesday night and Golden State at home on Friday night. That's it for Chalk Talk. We'll see you soon.